Hey guys, welcome to Meet the Family Mondays. And today we have Joseph, who is the last one that we adopted. But he's not the last in birth order. So what number are you in the family?
The number 7.
Number 7. So number 7 is on his family t-shirt. And tell us just a little bit about yourself and what you enjoy doing.
I was adopted in China about 4 years ago, and I love this place. It's nicer than China, and now I am 15 years old in 10th grade, and I love to play baseball and basketball and spend time with my family and friends.
Right. Yeah, that's good. And what 3 words describe you?
I would say a thinker
Thinker.
and a pleaser
You like to please, yes.
and a confront.
You are compassionate.
Compassionate.
Yes,
That's
yes.
the same words.
Yes, yeah. He is very compassionate. He likes to make sure that everybody's okay, and he feels deeply. Yeah. He's also a very loyal friend, so yeah. Okay, so what is your favorite memory? So you've been here for 4 years, but what is your favorite memory so far of living in this family?
Go on vacation, just spend time with family. That's a great place to do. And I would say my favorite place to do when we go on vacation is to go to visit some famous place, to go out to eat, spend time, and just to be wondering.
Okay, all right. And you really like to play games too. So he's a big game player. Pretty much any game.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
There's never really a game that you don't like.
Yes, that's
So
Gotcha.
yeah, he loves to play games. So okay. And so your schooling experience was so you went to school in China.
yes.
And actually it was pretty cool because we actually got to sponsor you to go to school in China.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I've told you that before.
yeah,
Yeah, through Love Without Boundaries.
Yeah.
So we saw his. You can go on there and sponsor kids to go to school, and so we had just started the adoption process, and so we kind of went on there and said, "Hey, we're really interested in this guy. We'd like to send money to send him to school," and so we got updates from Love Without Boundaries about you going to school, and then we also got updates from Love Without Boundaries with, because we were adopting you. So it's kind of 2 different things. So we had our eyes on you,
All
in
my
your
life.
schooling. Yeah, pretty much, even
kinda
before you
creepy.
knew it.
That's a little creepy.
It's a little creepy. Okay. So when you got here, you were on grade level, you've been to school, but we decided just because of where we live, we don't have a great public school option. And so we decided that we would homeschool. And so we've homeschooled you this is our 4th year.
Yes.
And some of those have been like outside classes and stuff like that. But looking back, do you think that it would have been more helpful, like learning the language and making friends and stuff like that, going to public school or Christian school, or do you think you would just keep it the same? What's your opinion?
I would say go to a public school because it can help you to push your limits, because homeschool is great, but you have a lot of free time to do stuff, but public school they have a limit day, so you have to finish before that day come, and that means they push yourself on the best you can do before that come. So I would say public school be better than homeschool, but at levels.
Yeah.
At
Okay.
levels, yeah.
So really you're saying I should be a tougher teacher.
No, but I will say that the public teacher should be that person, not you.
Okay. I think that is a good insight, actually. Let somebody else be the tough teacher.
Yes.
Yes, especially when they're teenagers. We've come to find out. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Not just with him, but
Yeah.
that kind of is what we've learned through multiple
Yes.
teenagers. Yeah. So, okay. So how has adoption changed you? And I know this is a little bit different the other kids talked about adopting other kids and how it changed them, and then their own adoptions. But we haven't adopted since
Yeah.
we've gotten you. So it's really, how has adoption changed you personally?
I would just say it's kind of change how you think the other world, because China is different than America, and they have different religion, a lot of mixed religion. But in this place, I met God, I met the Jesus Christ, and I've became a follower on like 2 years ago, and I just feel like being adopted is to be grateful, is to be blessed, because you've been in a new place, been having a new family, and you have a relation with the God, with the one only God in the world. I feel that's a great honor.
Okay. Okay. So, what advice would you give a family that is thinking about adopting an older child, like the same age you were, like around 12?
It's kind of tough, but I would say just think through it and just ask God, this is the right thing to do, or else I should not adopt. But like, if that's the right thing to do, I would say God will help you no matter what happened, because He's the one that I want you to adopt this child. If something go wrong, I will help you to fix it. No matter, don't care whatever happened, but I will help you. So I would think you should adopt it if you really feel like that's what God calling you to do. Don't worry about like money or everything, because God will help you to provide those type of stuff. Yeah,
That's true. Yeah. Okay, so what advice would you give the teenager that's going to be adopted? What would you say to them? Like, if you met them for the first Sunday at church and they had just come here, what would you say to them?
I would just say be grateful you've been gave this, because and be patient. Well, so be patient, because you might think I can't do this because it's so hard for me, but it takes time to get used to it. It takes time for me to get used to language, this culture, this place. But when it turns out when you got it, it was easy, but still hard. But still, it's really fun now and easier to get used to the culture and people. You will just feel like this is my home, and just do not give any way of your family. They try to help you to learn, and just love them like they love you. If you do something wrong, just know they will love you. Never, don't care what happened to you, but I can't miss that.
No, you're good.
Yeah, just love them. They will love you back and don't care what you do. And I would think that's a great part. That's really great to have a fan love you a lot.
So how long, one last question here, how long did it take for you to feel like you were a part of our family, the culture, like, okay, this is my home now, like I'm comfortable? How many years, or
I would say maybe 3.
3 years?
Yeah, I would think it's 3,
Yeah.
because I just feel like, because I would say I like 11 and a half, almost 12, but other kids is here been here like almost their entire life. So like I feel like, I'll be here. It's not my place, and like it's kind of hard to connect with the other kids, because you don't know them very well, and I just feel like I want to be part of his family. But when you go through that type of stuff, the wise stuff is to ask your parents or ask God to help me understand what's happening, and God will help you to let you know this is the family you're going to live, and they're going to love you. No, don't care what happened, and this is your family.
Yeah, no, it's good. And so really, I think you're saying too, for the person that's being adopted, just to be patient.
Yeah, basically.
It's gonna come. Be patient. Because 3 years, that's not super quick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever think it might not come? Like, am I ever going to feel apart? Or did you kind of know, like, I just need to be patient?
No, I had to think about. Because I'm a singer, and I think in the future what's going to happen. I was thinking, oh, now it's going to be happening because I'm a part of this stuff, so I'll be left out of this. So all my mind thinking about I'm not part of this family. Okay, that's one result. That means in the future, that's what happen in the more gonna happen for the rest of my life. So like I never think there was gonna be end of that feeling. So it's kind of hard to let that feeling come to mix my thought. So it's a little bit harder. But God showed me the way and helped me to understand. This is my family.
Yeah, we all survived, didn't we?
Yes, I survived.
So the parents need to be patient.
Yeah, and I had to pay too.
Yeah, and kids need to be patient because it does take time. It's not something usually, especially in older kids, but sometimes even in younger kids, that bonding, that feeling of belonging from the parents and from the child, it's not always that it happens quickly. So we just have to be patient and wait on the Lord to work everything out, right? Yeah. So, well, thank you for your honest answers. He is a sweet guy, and we're so glad he's part of our family. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good week.